And you know, today it's February 29th because it is leap year and today's a leap day. So let's just leap on into this video. Okay, that's it, I'm done. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. You most likely are. My name's CJ and today I'm going to be going through my February 2020 beauty products, hair products, like favorites and fails. I've been trying so hard for the past few weeks to like come up with a cute little spin on the whole favorites and fails, and I've got like a list going, and some of them are like the lamest things. Like one of them I have are like loves and shoves, you know, like it's just stuff like that. I don't know, I haven't come up with quite the name yet, but you know what this video is. I'm just gonna go through and talk about my favorite and least favorite things that I've tried this month, a little bit into January, because this is actually like my first ever video like this. So some of this stuff I got for Christmas, or just one of these, no, two things I got for Christmas, but we're just gonna get into it. I guess I'll do my favorites first. Yeah, because people like negativity, so I feel like if I do my favorites first, you'll stick around till the end to watch my least favorites. Yeah, okay, so my first favorite is probably the product I've been using the longest. I have always been an advocate for wearing SPF every single day. I live in southern Louisiana where the sun is even if it's raining like 2 feet away, it could be like blisteringly sunny like right there. So even if you're like just in super cloudiness, you need to wear SPF every day. I know you've heard the spiel a million times over. I'm not going to give it to you again. Be smart, okay? Try not to get skin cancer. Sometimes it's inevitable, but do what you can to, you know, not get it. So I forgot what I was using years and years ago, but like a few months ago, I tried out the Neutrogena Hydra Boost SPF. It comes like in the blue tube. I think I got that off of like, I think Samantha Ravindal did like a sponsored video with them. I don't know. I hated that, but also I think she has like super dry skin. I'm not sure, I don't know, but it did not work well at all for my oily skin, like at all. I did not like it. It was way too heavy, way too just like ugh. So anyway, I went on the lookout for a new SPF, and this is what I found. This is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Sheer Daily Moisturizer Sunscreen. It's in SPF 30. This stuff is incredible. It does not feel like a sunscreen, even a little bit. Right now, I am using it in conjunction with another moisturizer because it is still cold here a little bit. And I feel like during the summer, when I'm not that like, when it's not too cold outside and it's like super humid and it's not, you know, when it's more like hot and humid and all this stuff, then this I feel like I could use solely as my only moisturizer as well. So it's like a 2-in-1 SPF moisturizer thing. Right now I can't exactly do that because it is cold outside and I feel like I need a little bit more moisturization, but I do love that. Like I feel like it's very multifaceted in that way. Like you can kind of just use it whenever you need, how you need it. It's just a good standard thing. It's not greasy, it's not peely, it's perfect, honestly. I love it. Next is kind of a cheat product because I literally just got this like 2 weeks ago, but I have been using it every single day now and I'm obsessed with it. And I did not think, like I was terrified to use it for the first time, but then I used it and I'm just like, okay, this is good. I got this out of a BoxyCharm. I'll link that video in the cards. But this is the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. It's just like a normal setting powder. It's kind of like an HD one because it's like white and it's kind of silky almost. And I tried one by Koki that I did not like at all. So that kind of put me off of this. And then, you know, it's like coconut setting powder. I'm like, oh, that's going to be fragranced out the ass, which I like. I don't enjoy, like I would rather things be unscented than scented, but also scents don't really bother me that much. Like my skin's not very sensitive to it, but just when I opened it, I'm like, why? Like, why do you have to put coconut in a setting powder? Like, that's gonna turn so many people off. Like, I don't know. But I actually love this powder. It's so good. It's barely scented. Like, you get a little whiff of coconut, but it's nothing crazy. Like, even, like, it's not bad at all. It sets beautifully, lasts all day. Like, I don't use this on the entirety of my face, one, because that's expensive, and then also just because I don't really need like an HD powder all over my face. I really just need it for the areas that will crease and that I need like the liquid products underneath to like not move, and that's my under eyes and my nose, and this works beautifully on both of them. I'm wearing it today. I'm probably gonna wash it off soon, so you won't be able to, you know, but the longevity is incredible. It lasts through my 8-9 hour work day. I'll put this on at 8 a.m. It will still be on at 8 p.m. Like, it is gorgeous. I love this stuff. Okay, the next thing is a deodorant. So if you saw, what was it? It was my empties video. Again, I'll card it. Yes, shameless plug, get over it. Okay, I tried out, I've been trying to go like the natural deodorant route just because why not? I mean, if they work well enough, why not be natural? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get the point of not doing it. But anyway, so I tried the Myro deodorant. It's like the refillable one. I don't know, I had the worst experience with that, and it makes me so sad because like I'll see all these like beauty people on YouTube, like I know that girl Shay mentioned it, someone else mentioned it, and they love it, and I'm just like, what the hell, why did I have such issues with it? I don't, maybe I'm just dumb. Like, I don't know, it did not work for me in the slightest. So I got rid of that. Like, I didn't even use it through. I'm ashamed to admit it, but I could not. Like, it melted, it got all over my stuff. Like, it was not fun. So I went on the hunt for a new natural deodorant, and this is by Arm & Hammer. It's the Essentials with Natural Deodorizers. It is free of aluminum, which that's like, I haven't done my research, so please take what I say with a grain of salt. Like, I don't know. I should look it up, but I haven't, so get over it. It's free of aluminum, which is what people say can cause, especially in, well, men can get breast cancer, right? Yeah. It can cause breast cancer. I think that's like what the main thing is with natural deodorants. So it's free of aluminum, parabens, and phthalates, and it is in the scent Clean Juniper Berry. Now, this smells like a handsome man who has a slight feminine side to him. It sounds like, I mean, it smells like a guy who will lift weights in the day and then watch Dirty Dancing with you that night, which I don't like that movie. I don't know why that was the first thing that popped into my head, but there it is. It smells like a clean, sensitive man, and I love it. It smells kind of like it's got a spice to it, that's for sure, but it's not overwhelming, and the scent does last throughout the entirety of the day. Like, at first when I started using this, like, I would catch whiffs of myself during the day, and I'm like, what in the world is that? I'm like, that's not my perfume, because I wear the same perfume every day. I'm like, it's not that. Like, maybe if it was a day I was wearing like one of Zach's shirts, I was like, oh, maybe that's what it is, but it wasn't. And then after a minute, I'm like, that's this deodorant, and it lasts all day. Like, it really, really does. Now, again, I'm gonna put the same disclaimer that I did in that other empties video. I don't have the stinkiest of pits. Like, I don't have to use like prescription deodorant, anything too hardcore. Like, I have pretty normal, like, they stink if I don't put anything there, but like if I put something there, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to use anything special or crazy. So I don't know how this would work out if you had more active armpits, but I will say for someone with normal armpits, this is incredible. I do not stink with it. Instead, I smell like a sensitive, beautiful man. I love it. I love this stuff. And this, oh shoot. And I will never stop purchasing it. And this is the first one, and it's just like a normal roll-up, you know, it's not anything. And apparently the Myro one was supposed to be a normal roll-up too, but that thing was pure liquid. I hated that. That stuff was not good. Okay, so the next skincare thing I have is the Cetaphil Derma Control Purifying Clay Mask. I actually got this. Can you focus though, please, sir? Okay, there we go. I got this from like a BuzzFeed article. I don't know, I always catch myself like going through the 25 products you need in your life, and I'm like, I know this is literally just an affiliate link push, I know, but still I get caught up in it. And so I got this because, one, I love Cetaphil as a brand. I just think they're really cool. Anything that I've used by them I have loved. I think they're a no frills, basic, get the job done brand. Like, I just love them. And so my skin has been pretty clogged recently because of all of the makeup I've been putting on my face for videos, for fun, I don't know, and then because I've been super stressed at work, super tired, all this stuff. So I know you can roast me, whatever, but I've been falling asleep in my makeup a lot. So my skin has been going through it. Like, I've been having clogged pores, all this stuff. And this has actually, I feel like, really, really helped. I kind of like the peel-off masks. I know some people don't like that, but I just get so satisfied by it. And I haven't really had one that, like, hurts me. So I guess I just haven't had the experience that, like, scares me away from peel-offs. This is not a peel-off. This is just like a, you put it on for like 10-15, you let it sit for like 10-15 minutes. It's just like a white, thick clay mask, basically. That's what it is. And you just let it sit. It will start to get a little bit hard. And then you go and you rinse it off. My face does get a little red after I use it, but I kind of feel like that's a good thing. Because I feel like if it didn't get red, it wouldn't really be working. Maybe that's not accurate, but I don't know. I feel like if you're pulling shit out of your face is gonna react. You know what I mean? So I'd rather it react a little bit than not at all. Does that make sense? I don't know, but I really have enjoyed this. I'm still having a little bit of breakout, so I don't know exactly like how much it's helping, but I will say, like, nights after I use it, I will notice like a significant reduction of like the size of my pores. And I've never really had big pores before, but recently, just like right in here, I've been seeing them, and this has helped. I really do think it has. So this is cool. Okay, the next thing, I don't have any more skincare, but I do have some hair stuff. Okay, so I don't have any more skincare stuff. That was the end of it. I'm trying a new few things, so stay tuned till the end of next month, and I'm maybe, if they were either really good or really bad, I'll talk about them. But this is a shampoo and conditioner. I also have like a leave-in serum by them. It's good. It's not good enough to include in my favorites, but these two definitely are, so I'm going to mention them. I got these for Christmas from my boyfriend's sister. She works in she used to work in a hair salon. She doesn't anymore, but I'm assuming, she didn't tell me this, but I'm assuming she got these from there for me for Christmas. Nevertheless, because I don't think you can get these at like Target or whatever. But they are the Allurum Clean Beauty Collection. It is the moisturizing shampoo and the moisturizing conditioner. I have noticed a huge difference in my hair since I've been using these, especially the conditioner. I feel like maybe I haven't found the right shampoo, but I feel like a lot of shampoos are kind of interchangeable. I feel like they kind of do the same thing. But I feel like conditioner is where you really get into the nitty gritty of hair care. I've tried Briogeo. No, I don't like it at all for my hair. Not even a little bit. I've tried that. I've tried the Function of Beauty, like the personalized ones that are really expensive. I've tried those. I loved the conditioner, and that shampoo was okay. But I don't know, for some reason I feel like this shampoo is really, like, I really do love this shampoo. I love this conditioner. I really, really do. It has gotten me steering more towards this than my OGX Coconut Curls, which has been my holy grail for years. I'll still use the OGX one on occasion, but I have been finding myself reaching for this one more, and that is insane. Now, I feel like these are probably pricey, and I did not look the price up, so I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to be really disappointed if they're expensive. Okay, they sell this on Amazon. That's dope. It has 4.6 stars. Accurate. Okay, it's $18 on Amazon. So that's more expensive than what I would prefer, but it's not terrible. It's not as bad. I thought this was gonna be like $30, $40 shampoo and conditioner. It's not. It's like 18 bucks. But on the back, it does say it is vegan, sulfate-free, gluten-free, cruelty-free, paraben-free, and color-safe. So it has all the goodies that people look for in hair care, and I just think it's really, really good. It leaves my hair very soft. And I know when I was using the OGX conditioner by itself, I would have to use like a deep hair mask far more often than I'm finding myself needing to use when I use these. Okay, so now I just have makeup stuff left. And I have quite a few things. I don't know why, I already talked about makeup things, but I'm just gonna go through some more. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna mention, what were they? I don't have them with me because my dogs ate all of them. They have literally eaten like 10 beauty sponges in the past 2 weeks. I don't want to talk about it, but because of that, I have gotten to try a lot of beauty sponges. But anyway, so I got a pack of 3 from Five Below, and I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this in my past few videos, but I got a pack of 3 beauty sponges from Five Below, which is like basically a Dollar General, but everything is under $5. I loved those sponges. I liked all 3 of them. I'm not even gonna lie. There's one that was kind of oddly shaped. It had like a little ridge around it, but other than that, I loved those, and I was so disappointed when I saw that my dogs had eaten them. I was so sad. Because of that, I have tried a few more beauty sponges, and a couple of them you're gonna see in my recent fails. So there you go. It gives me more content. You're welcome. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is this Luscious Angel Eyes eyeshadow primer and base. I got this in a BoxyCharm forever ago, and I did not open it for months because I just have never been the person who needs to wear an eyeshadow base. I'm not usually wearing eyeshadow looks that need that kind of like major adherence or major base. Like, usually I'm just going to work, okay? And so like I don't want to have the extra step in the morning. I don't want to have to do this and that. So I've just never been that kind of person. Well, I went to a parade a couple of weeks ago, and I wanted to wear glitter because it's a parade and you can wear fun makeup looks and no one looks at you weird because everyone else is wearing something weird. So I used this for the first time, and it was excellent. Okay, the glitter lasted all day. I like this one, and I don't know if they have other colors. This one is in nude. It's a little dark, like it's pretty dark, so I feel like it would be good for like my skin tone, maybe a little bit lighter to like a few shades darker. Now I don't know if they have ones for deeper skin tones. I probably need to look into that. But I do like this one because it's not like that bright stark white, you know, like I don't really, that scares me off a lot. This one is kind of like just kind of like a thick concealer almost, but I really like this. It made my eyeshadow last very well, and I didn't have any issues putting eyeshadow like on top of it, and that was without setting it with powder. Like I know a lot of people set their eyeshadow primers with powder or with like a, you know, like a bone colored eyeshadow, and I haven't done that, and I have had no issues, no skippiness, no patchiness, blending. It's been beautiful. Okay, the next thing is this Wander Beauty Unleashed Volume and Curl Mascara. This is something I used probably a year or so ago. I got it out of a BoxyCharm back then, and I just remember loving this stuff so much. And I got it on a flash sale. It was like a flash sale on BoxyCharm's website. Like now they do like these little pop-up things. I don't really know. But I got this off that when I saw it because it was like 60-70% off, like something super crazy. And I've been using the number 7 mascara that I remember loving it, but like the past few times I've used it, it has just been a crumbly mess by the end of the day, and I was just like, okay, that's not cool. So then I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna start using this, and I am obsessed with this. I love it so much. It's one of the, I'm wearing 2 mascaras today because my eye look is pretty intense, and I tried putting on falsies and that didn't work, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put on a shit ton of mascara. So this is one of the ones I'm using today. But this is just, first of all, I love the wand because it's a natural bristle, but it's also curved, okay? And I love the curved, this is not working, is it? There we go. I love the curved wands just because I feel like it makes application so much easier. And it's got the natural bristles, which I feel like really does kind of oomph the lashes up. It's not as lengthening as I would like it to be. I feel like if I could give it any sort of criticism, it would be that I wish it was a little bit more lengthening because I do have pretty short, stubby lashes. But the volume this stuff gives you is so good. And the main reason I'm obsessed with this is because, okay, I did like an at-home lash perm forever. It was like November, I think, and it lasted a long time, and it worked very well. And so for those few months, I didn't have to like really curl my lashes, and it was incredible. I loved it because that's like the one thing. It makes small eyes look more open. It does all these crazy things, okay? So that perm has now long gone. Like my lashes are back to being straight and boring and stupid. Long story short, I curl my lashes before I put mascara on, but then I also wait for the mascara to dry and then curl them one more time. And that has been what has been causing all the issues with that number 7 mascara, with another mascara that I'm going to talk about in my fails. And then, but this one doesn't do that. This one, it doesn't crumble on me, even when I curl them again. And that is just something that I think is so important, because I want that extra curl. I really do. But I don't want to forsake, you know, a bunch of crumbles on my face, because that's not cute. No one wants that. So anyway, I love this stuff. It's really good. It's expensive though. Like, I'm really glad I found it on that flash sale. Okay, I only have 4 more favorites. Okay, the first one is this Hank and Henry Stick With It liquid eyeliner in Blickety Black. I am not a liquid liner person. And if you've watched any of my videos where I've worn liquid eyeliner, I'll probably say this over and over again. But okay, I got this out of a BoxyCharm, and I did not reach for this for the longest time, because again, as I'm saying, I like liquid liner. I really do. I love the look of it, but I suck at it. Okay, I suck. And I have tiny eyes, and I don't really need to wear it that often because I'm just going to work. So anyway, I haven't really used it that much. So I used it for an e-girl video that I did, because that's one of their things. It's like the big liquid eyeliner. So I used it for that. Loved it. I used it for something else not too long ago. Loved it. I used it today. Can you tell? I don't know if you can see it. I love it so much. It is the easiest. Okay, it's like a pen. It's like a marker tip. Okay, it's not like the natural bristles or whatever. Can you? Okay, so it's that kind of tip, which I actually prefer this. I know some people prefer like the brush tip, but this one is just so much easier for me. It's a little flexible, so it does give you that little, you know, and you can do that with it. It does not smudge. It does not go anywhere. And I'm saying this, okay, so when I do liquid eyeliner, I have to do it, then I have to go to my bathroom, I have to take a little bit of my cleansing balm with a Q-tip to clean it up, and then I have to come back here and touch it up. So that does not make this smudge. I mean, I have to let it sit and dry. I'm not going to go right on to where I just put that balm on. But once it's dry, doop, it's done. And it's there. Like, it's stuck. It's good. That's impressive. Like, that's awesome. That is very rare. And I know when I was in high school, I was really into liquid eyeliner. I sucked at it. Still was into it for some reason. I don't really understand. But I don't know, man. I love this stuff. It's so good. It lasts all day. It doesn't go anywhere. It's matte. It's black. And it makes it very easy to use. Like, I don't know. I really, really like this. The only thing that kind of bothers me is that, like, the packaging is like brown, but this is their Blickety Black shade. Why are you brown then? That's a little confusing. Okay. The next thing is this Revlon Photo Ready Color Correcting Pen in Peach. This is for like dark circles and stuff. At first when I used this, I didn't really like it too much because I couldn't see too much of a difference. But then I've been using it for a few weeks now. And I've been finding myself reaching for it more and more and noticing that difference more and more. I will put this on after my foundation but before my concealer so that it kind of like blends into the concealer color. But it's very lightweight. Like, it's not super thick. It's not one of those like pot color correctors, you know what I mean? It's a liquidier. It has one of the little twist up things, which I hate these. But that's what it looks like when it comes out. It just looks like that. It's super lightweight, super thin. I don't know. I think it works so well though. Like, I mean, it doesn't completely cover them, but it gives you, it's not too much. You know what I mean? Like, it's a color corrector for everyday people. Like, it's not going to completely cover everything and give you that blank, perfect makeup artist look. No. Okay? This is for the office working people who don't want to look super cakey or made up or too over the top, but still want to hide the fact they had too much wine the night before. Like, it's just that it's simple, it's understated, but it gets the job done without being too much, if that makes sense. Okay, the last two things are both lip products. Okay, this one is by Thrive Cosmetics. I just put an order in. I've never gotten anything from them before. I am still testing the mascara out, but I just got that and this because their stuff's expensive, which I feel okay about it because they do like donate a lot of stuff. So like, I feel like your money goes to better things than packaging, even though their packaging is beautiful, but I don't know. Anyway, so this is their liquid lip balm treatment. It's this. I love this. It's awesome. It's very thick. It's like kind of like a clear lip gloss, but you can feel it working better than, or you can feel it like getting into your lips. This is a thick balm treatment thing. Put it on at night. It's great. I like this better. I did use the Laneige lip sleeping balm thing. I had that for a while. I didn't kind of really like that too much, honestly. It felt like too much. It made my lips hot. I don't know. I didn't like that one too much. I love this one though. This one's good. And then the last is this Kapari Lip Glossy in Sangria. I am obsessed with this. Okay, so that's upside down, isn't it? Sorry. Anyway, I used this for the first time last Friday night when I got drunk and was doing my makeup on camera. That video's up. I'll link it in the cards. And this is just like, it smells delicious. One, I love the color, and it's not overstated. Like, you can definitely see the color, okay? The color is definitely there, but it's more so like the, oh, I just like ate a cherry lollipop, or, you know, like the Korean beauty trend where, you know, it's like faded. It's like just a wash of glossy color. It's just like very simple, very understated, very youthful looking. I love it. After I used that, I was like, oh. And I tried it again the next day when I wasn't drunk, just to make sure I really liked it. And I was like, oh, I do really like this. This is cool. So yeah, that's that. I love it. Okay, now we're gonna go into the fails. Okay, I don't have too terribly many fails, and I only have 2 of the ones like here with me in person. The other ones I got rid of because I didn't like them. Anyway, so the first is this sponge. Okay, this is by Real Techniques. It is marketed for like foundation and concealer, so it wasn't like I used it for something it wasn't meant for. I used this once. I used this for the first time yesterday because I opened it and I saw there's like this pink glitter in the sponge. Do you see it? The light's kind of catching it. I was like, why would they do that though? Why do they need to put glitter in a sponge? What's the point? And then I was like, okay, well maybe it won't get all over my face. And then you know what? It got all over my face. And I was like, okay, well I'm never using that again. I don't want pink glitter all over my face. Whose idea was it to put pink glitter in a beauty sponge? Like, was it really worth it to have the sponge not work well? Is it really worth it? I hope not, because it sucks. Okay, this is something I got from BoxyCharm. And I was actually very excited because I'd gotten a facial spray from this brand in the same line and I loved it. This I don't like. This breaks me out. This is the Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy Face Gommage. It's an exfoliant. I do not like this at all. I actually loved how it felt, loved how it made my skin feel, but then a couple of days after I used it for the first time, I started breaking out in places that I don't normally break out. And this is when I was being good about washing my face. And I was like, that's weird, okay. And I remember thinking maybe it's that thing because that's the only new thing I'd used. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit, I'm gonna let the breakout go, and I'm gonna try it again. I tried it again, same thing. Next day, breakout. I was like, okay. It couldn't have been anything else. So I know it was this, and it makes me really sad. Also, I'm glad I figured it out. So that's really all you need to know. It's expensive, but it breaks you out, so what's the point? Okay, the next thing is a mascara. I don't have it with me. I got rid of it because of the packaging. Okay, I love, as most people do, the CoverGirl Exhibitionist Mascara in the silver tube. Okay, that's the good one. I love that one. So I was at Target not too long ago and I saw that they had a new sort of CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara, but this was Exhibitionist Uncensored. And it was in this black packaging. I liked the wand a little bit, like the shape of the wand a little bit better. I tried that for weeks and that packaging was the worst packaging I've experienced in a long time. I mean, I would pull the thing out and it would be coated. Like, I would have to wipe all the sides off multiple times on the cap, like on the lid, to get rid of it. Because it was just too clunky and chunky and it was too much. Like, no one could use that, like, with the amount of product that initially came out. It was horrible. Like, it was horrible. And then, when you put the wand back in the container and you twist it, it all oozes out. It oozed out into like where the cap meets the body, and it would just like sit there and be all liquidy and then get all crusty. And then I'm like having to leave my mascara tube out on my desk because I don't want to put it in my drawer where it could fall over and get that gunk everywhere. So just like, I don't know why maybe I got like bad packaging, but it was terrible. And like the mascara, like when I used it wasn't really that bad. Like once I got all the excess gunk off of it, it really wasn't terrible, but I just could not get over it. And eventually I'm just like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. This is ruining my life. I'm just kidding. It's not that serious. But I was like, this is too much. Like I don't like it at all. Another thing I'm going to talk about, I'm a little iffy about talking about because I do like them, but I also don't like them. I'm talking about, okay, I got this little set. I got more. It was like a whole set of these little Morphe eye brushes. I got these for Christmas, and these, I love how they feel. I love how they apply makeup. They're the natural hair, so they're like a little better at blending, I feel like, and like really moving that pigment around. But oh my god, these shed like a mofo. They shed so bad. Like, and I've used these a bunch since I got them. Like I got them for Christmas, okay? And then I used them today and they're still shedding. Still shedding. Like, so I just, and it makes me so sad because I really, really do. Like, I love the natural hair. I love how it applies. Like, I love it. But the shedding is so bad. Like, it's so bad. And so for that, it's kind of a fail. Also, I'm not a huge Morphe person. They kind of bother me a little bit. And then the last fail I had was a Maybelline sponge. I don't have it with me. I don't remember which one it was. I'll put a picture up. It was a black one from Maybelline. It was on clearance at Target. I understand now why it was on clearance. It's terrible. It was just like scratchy, and you put it on and like it wasn't like the normal kind of soft sponge material. It was far more like porous, but not in like a good soft porous way. Like this is gonna be a very weird analogy, but it was like if a makeup sponge had like eczema. Okay, and that's not like a dig at people. I have eczema on my elbow. Like it's not, but it just kind of feels like that. Like it's a little gritty and like upraised, and I don't know. And then it got everywhere. That's a really gross analogy. I am so sorry. But that's the only like way I can really think of to explain it. So that's what I'm gonna do. So yeah, I did not like that sponge at all. Right now I got, in that same flash sale on BoxyCharm's website, I got my favorite Aesthetica sponge, the black one. It came with like one of those big old ones like that. It was like, it wasn't this, it was like the size of the Tati Blendiful, but it was just like sponge material, and I actually loved that thing because it put makeup on so quickly, like over a large area, but my dogs ate it. So now I'm just using the normal Aesthetica one, which I love, I really do. So yeah, that's it for this video. These are all my favorites and fails for February of 2020. Happy leap year. Today is actually the 29th of February, so it is a once in 4 year phenomenon. And I used it by waking up at 5:30, having IHOP delivered to me because that's what I do on Saturdays when my boyfriend's off or has to go into work and I'm home alone. Hopefully yours is just as good. If not, I'm so sorry. That's how this whole past month has been for me, and I feel you, and I'm so sorry. And I give you all the love, and I hope your time gets better. And you know, I had the cutest little intro too. You know, I'm gonna do it now. And you know, today it's February 29th because it is leap year and today's a leap day. So let's just leap on into this video. Okay, that's it, I'm done. Okay, anyway, I hope you like this video. I hope you stick around and subscribe. Leave a comment down below with what you're doing for the leap year. I hope you have a good day. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Please like and please subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.